starting five for your Minnesota Timberwolves. At point guard, at 6 feet, number 10, Mike Conley. At forward, standing 6'9", number 3, GEN.GAMING. In the middle, standing 7 feet 1, number 27, Rudy Gobert. At the power forward position, standing 7 feet, number 32, Carl Anthony Towns. At the other guard position, standing 6'4", number 5, Anthony Edwards.
It's the Western Conference Finals here on 2K Sports, and it's Game 5 action with the series at 3-1. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Look at the Timberwolves. Well, this series, Greg, has not played out the way they'd hoped. They'll need to win tonight and twice more to advance.
And doing that will be difficult, but they can't worry about anything more than tonight. Win on your home court and keep this series alive.
Oh, here's Edwards. Dish now to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 3. Over Irving. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Now, here's Gafford. He's guarded closely. And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Towns with it. Brings it up for Minnesota. Conley gets the bucket.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
Doncic outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here is Conley. First quarter, just over a minute played. The pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. So it's Minnesota now. Gobert with a screen for Conley. 4 on the clock. That one goes. Counted.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick-and-roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
And usually one of the league leaders in field goal percentage, Doris, Daniel Gafford. What a solid contributor.
Kevin, you love those role players who play within themselves, and that's exactly what Gafford gives you, an understanding of what his team needs. Rim running, rim protection, and rebounding.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
This is Kyrie Irving at his absolute best. The shot making under duress is special.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Screen by Gafford. Gobert with the block.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send it back, Rudy.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Doncic. Banked in off the glass. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Let's remember, Luka's 6'7", 230, so this guy lethal around the hoop.
Outside Edwards. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Doncic passes to Gafford. Back to Doncic. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Towns. That's to Gobert. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 5. On the left block. And again, it's Minnesota.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Here's Doncic. Up top, Gafford. Doncic against Conley. Oh, and then the alley-oop. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Timeout called. First of the game for Minnesota. They come into this one after winning on Tuesday.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Monte Morris subbed in for Mike Conley. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Dallas.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And he nails the third.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
There's a good screen. Here's Doncic. There's the killer two-handed slam.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt. Morris,
no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Alexander Walker. And here's Towns. Passes it to Morris. And Reid has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Reid's got 6.
Monte Morris' instinct is pass first, on time and on target.
Tie game in Minnesota. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
16. The Mavericks. 16.
What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Finals. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Now, here is Irving.
When Kyrie Irving comes off that pick and roll. He has so much attention on him due to his speed that it results in a lot of easy shots for the guys around him.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. And Morris throws it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
They'll credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Offensive rebound. Lively. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Edwards can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Irving. Pass to Lively. Irving against Morris. Puts it up from 15. He can't get it to go. The Timberwolves shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Alexander Walker passes to Morris. Irving with the bounce pass. And it's Green with the jam.
Boy, defensively, Kyrie Irving has gotten better and better. Nice anticipation there.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. They double him with Green to the middle. Here's Edwards. That one doesn't go. Good D by Hardaway. Here's Irving. And there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night. And coaches have these sayings, Doris. Among them, the ball finds energy. What does that mean?
It means, Kevin, that the ball honors basketball players who play the right way. In other words, play hard, try cutting, rebounding, pursuing loose balls. If you're playing with energy, usually the rest takes care of itself. And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
Green by Cleveland. Irving kicks to Hardaway. Right wing. Kleba, the pass to Irving. Dallas needs to get off a shot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley now comes in for Monte Morris. Here is Conley. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, this guy could have powered on the interior, but goes to the floater game. This is one of his specialties.
Here's Irving. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And it's Conley penetrating. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, the speed and the creativity of Mike Conley off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
It's his first trip to the line. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Kyle Anderson. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Edwards. Now, here's Doncic. He has 7. It's stolen by Gobert. Conley with it. Hardaway picks him up. Conley, the pass to Towns. 1:24 left in the first half of the game. Clock at 6. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Doncic against Conley. Gafford kicks to Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. For this screen on Conley. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And it's Dallas with another.
There's a savviness innate to Luka Doncic. He has played this game for such a long time. Pick and roll, yeah, that's in my bag.
Now here's Conley. 8 points for him. There's the pass to Alexander Walker. Doncic against Conley. Over Doncic. Another miss by Minnesota.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Pass to Washington. Now here's Doncic. Back to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Okay, you see the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide open looks.
Conley against Doncic. Outside Conley. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. And he converts the layup.
I'll tell you this, nice play by Towns. This guy can get it done. Back to the basket or facing up, doesn't matter.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
Hey folks, here in Game 5, it's going to be an uphill battle in the second half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Right now, it's about the lack of defense, or lack thereof, giving up too many wide open looks. I'm not seeing any heart or any hustle.
Yeah, you could just imagine what coach is telling them in the locker room.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. Still alive, but facing some long odds. How do they keep hope alive?
Well, I think those tough moments are what reveal a lot of character, Ernie. I mean, how you perform when things aren't going your way, that's what makes you a pro.
And what makes you elite, it's not being in that bad position in the first place.
Interesting point. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
You get the sense when there's big-time performances to be had, this guy wants to take part. You expect that this is a trend that will continue here.
For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doris, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
Here's Gafford. Rudy Gobert picking up that nice basket. And it's Doncic missing. Outside Edwards. Edwards with the stop.
Boy, defense is no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. Doncic dishes to Jones. Gafford kicks to Doncic. Gafford sets the pick for Doncic. Over Gobert. And chance shot. Irving attacking, and he banks in the layup. Irving's got 9 points.
I could make the case Kyrie Irving is the best ball handler of all time. On the dribble drive, look out.
Conley surveying the D. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Into the lane. Irving passes to Doncic. Outside Irving. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And now a 4-point Maverick lead. Doncic against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Out left to the wing. Here's McDaniels. Money from the wing.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Produces screen on Conley. Here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Kyle Anderson is checked in for the Timberwolves. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Edwards against Irving. Towns wide open. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there for Dallas. They've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Back to Gafford. He kicks to Irving. Going inside. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
It's the balance that Kyrie Irving maintains, even after getting hit on the drive. It's incredible.
For 3, Edwards. A rebound by Washington. Dallas leading by 4. Dallas moving it around. Now here's Irving. He's got 13. Conley grabs the miss.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Edwards finds Conley. From downtown. On the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Irving. Top of the key, Washington. Back to Irving. Washington with a screen on it. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Irving. Launches a 3. Another miss by Irving. Timberwolves trail by 4. Conley dishes to Anderson. Towns sets the pick for Anderson. He feeds it to Towns. Jones against Anderson. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. 30 seconds left in the third. Gafford kicks to Jones. On the wing, Irving. Here he goes. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
If you get caught watching the ball against Kyrie, he's going to go right by you every time.
Edwards inside, covered by Irving. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Hits the three-point line. Doncic looking it over. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Boy, how about the quickness of Mike Conley to get from defensive stance to contest. That is nice.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Timberwolves trail by 3. And here's Edwards from the arc. A rebound by Washington.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at
all. Irving with it. Shot on the way, and right on target, good. Irving's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Mavs. Morris outside from the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Irving. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Kyrie Irving is lighting it up right now, just letting everybody see every aspect of skill to his game.
Now, here's Reed. And that That'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Here's Irving. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Irving against Thomas. And he's throwing up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
See, Kyrie never hesitates. As soon as he sees that open man, boy, it is on time.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. 7-point differential. Outside Edwards. From deep. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Minnesota making some changes. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for T.J. Warren. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He put it on them. He said, guys, we've got a chance to win this one. And we've got a chance to close this team out. We can't let it go to waste. We'll see if they can seize the moment, Kevin.
Thank you, David. So it's the Mavericks now, after the basket by Minnesota.
Both teams putting their energies into the offensive end. Where's the D?
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
Now here's Gobert. Jacks up a 3. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Mike Conley.
They trust Mike Conley, and yet again, this guy delivers.
Edwards against Irving. Kleba kicks to Doncic. Kleba with this screen on Conley. On the corner, again, the Mavericks score.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Edwards looking it over. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2. And Edwards drops them both.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Dallas moving it around. And Luka Doncic again from deep. Doncic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Doncic has been in this position many times. He makes it look easy.
Edwards against Irving. Steps back and fires. Another miss by Minnesota. Dallas leading by 4. Doncic gets to Irving. The pass to Gafford. Conley against Doncic. Over Conley. And it's Doncic missing. Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside Edwards. Kept alive. Gobert. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now, here's Doncic.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Edwards against Irving. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Anthony Edwards has all the skill and attributes to be one of the best in the league. But these are the moments, if you're going to be in that company, you've got to make foul shots.
And Edwards drops them both.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a one-possession lead.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. The lead is 2. They've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic finds Irving. Five on the clock. Out to Doncic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Minnesota calls timeout. They're behind by 2. 11 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
They swipe it, and they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
A prime-time player. Doncic loves these moments. All eyes on Luka.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Misses the shot. And so the Dallas Mavericks have won the series.
And you can't say enough about how much work it has taken them to get here. The Western Conference so tough, and they have survived. What a journey to make it to the NBA Finals.
From day one, this was their goal. Make it to the finals. But really, this is just the beginning for them.
Exactly. And, you know, they'll take a moment to kind of bask in victory here, but it won't be a long one. They know they've got a very tough opponent coming for them out of the East, and they're going to get straight to business in terms of prep for the finals.
Still, they get to celebrate tonight, and they've earned it as champions of the West. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
Make your hell gaming.